no.
Uh-oh.
Hey, everybody! Welcome back to Grimholla Boom Boys. It's been a minute since I made one of y'all do the recap, so we're gonna make Chris do it. Sorry, we tried to do this once before. Chris, go ahead.
Alrighty. So, we showed up to the place of, uh, if we're gonna call it Ghost Town. And then there was a barrier that we had to cross. And some lady walks out of it and she said some bullshit. And then we were hesitant to go in. So, we ended up going in anyway. And our spirits fell out in the portal. I mean, not in the portal, in the spirit town. Ghost Town. Yeah, that's what we called it. And then we walked around and met a bunch of people that are crazy because they think they're in some place that they're not in. And it's it's that's the rundown actually, I think. Yep.
I mean, you
So
got you got you got a good you got a good amount of it.
I
It's
don't remember the main objective.
it's Dreamtown, and y'all
Dreamtown.
yeah, and y'all met with the mayor, or essentially the mayor, who was like, "Hey, my dreamers here are starting to get riled up. I need y'all to calm them down, and I'll help y'all get out of here in
Yeah.
return."
Yep. That was the part I forgot.
Yep, that's basically it. And so y'all had met Tristram, well, y'all had met a couple people. Y'all had met the the enchanter shop owner, um, where we got some lore about old Ostoya back when it was an empire. Well, from its previous empire, and then the new empire, right? Um, and then y'all had also met Tristram, where y'all learned that they are having trouble sleeping because they keep dealing with a pest, and Tristram's the farmer up north. Um, and so the plan is to get all of the people that Octavian, the leader of this town, needs to, like, y'all need to get them to sleep so that way you can enter their dreams and kind of sort out their problems for him.
Um,
Yes.
And in return, Octavian was like, "I'll get y'all out of here because I know a way out for y'all." So, little quid pro quo, using my big words, my small big words. Chris and Seth, go ahead and get inspiration for this week.
Right?
level up. I mean,
No, not yet. No level up yet. It's a little early for that. Y'all just learned the objective.
I'm sorry. That's just a bad inspiration and leveling up were treated as fucking only leveling up 2 party members out of the group at a time.
You know,
Fucking
I
insane.
actually that's not that insane considering that's essentially how older editions would have worked if it was like XP based, right? Because if it's because like you wouldn't. I mean, you've played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 with me, or 1 with me. You've seen that not XP is not handed out evenly, and then
It's not.
on top of that, you level up.
Am I with the XP shit turned off?
Yeah. We're gonna just yeah
Well,
move on.
that old game looks at you and goes, "What are you talking about?"
Um. So yeah. So we're gonna go right back into things then, and we'll let y'all kind of decide what you're gonna do next. Y'all had just last time we left, you'd finished talking to Tristram, and we're like, okay, well let's head back to town for now.
Hmm.
I guess y'all wanted to talk to the other two before it gets dark, because
Yeah.
it's only a little past midday if you look at the sun up ahead. So it's, if you had to guess, it's probably around 2:30 ish.
Alright.
So
Well, because I got fucking jumped in the middle of my nice peaceful afternoon walk, I think.
yeah, oh yeah, that's how y'all. That
Wound
yeah.
myself.
Oh yeah, yeah, y'all got jumped. Yeah. Well, you got jumped specifically.
I
You in
got jumped.
you in particular. You in particular got jumped. You were in the wrong neighborhood without your friends.
And we reverse jumped them.
Yeah. You jumped the jumpers.
Rejump.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, 9. That's a good heal.
Yeah, there you go. Good news is you're in a town, so you know, if you decide to do your 3-day long rest.
How
Like,
much health do you
no,
got?
we're
I'll
just
just
gonna
give you.
chill. Oh, I am, let's see, 59. X isn't that far off.
But I will lay on hands to heal you up all the way because we long rest for coming anyway.
Well,
Don't
and
worry
then
about this roll. I'm
uh,
doing something.
okay, he rolled a 7.
Suspicious and all.
Yeah, audience. Since y'all can't see the numbers yet, he rolled a 7. I
No,
don't.
well, I mean, it has nothing to do with gameplay. I mean,
It's a lucky number.
Uh huh. He says not
I'm
to worry about it.
after healing myself up, I go from 59 to 68 out of 72.
Okay.
Almost full.
I will fill you up. I will lay
Oh,
hands on
okay.
you. There you go. That's the noise it makes. A
Right.
little bubble
That's
pop.
So yeah, so like as you like kind of heal yourself as you are walking back into the main part of like back towards the main part of town, he like I guess like pats you on the shoulder and then you just heal you
You
feel a
feel
little bit
relieved.
yeah, you feel a little more yeah, you feel like oh that
You
was
get a
it.
bubble pop.
Yeah.
It's like a bubble popping. There you go.
don't make no
thanks,
noise.
man.
Are you related to Glinda the Good Witch? You coming down on a bubble?
I deal in no such witchcraft except vampires and unholy magic.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
different
No witchcraft.
witchcraft.
Yeah. So are you so
Probably not.
are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Depends if I'm hungry.
It depends if I'm hungry.
Hey, was he wrong?
Well, at least he's honest.
He just needs a Snickers bar.
I would like to be a good witch, though. We'll say that.
Get this
Don't we all?
vampire Snickers.
Gotta get some vampire Snickers every now and then. A little blood sausage every
All
now and then.
right. So
You try one of them bad boys.
where'd y'all want to head to? Cause y'all have a few options.
Okay. So,
I'll tell you my vote. It's
I'm sorry, I did not catch what his vote was.
no. I mean, I didn't say it. I'm looking. I'm kind of.
Okay, well you got like the
I think it was 7.
7. Okay, so that's back at the port. Okay, so y'all are basically going back to the square, the little town square.
Is that
If
where we were? Am I tripping?
We
you
came
are
from there,
y'all
we went to the farm and then we
well y'all
came.
didn't go all the way to the farm. I'd say y'all probably went like halfway.
Like at 8.
Yeah,
Or is
like
it?
well.
Or is 8 that house?
It's
Oh,
north of 8.
I think 8 is where Seth wanted to go last time though, because that's the
We can
tavern.
go. I'm down.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
tavern was where I was wanting to go.
we've already spoken with Anatol and Tristram. We have not spoken with Skip.
Oh yeah, and Skip is kind of still in the same ish area of like the town, like within the town square overall, right?
So,
So, did you want to approach Skip then?
Yeah.
I guess. And you know what? I think Boone.
Boone will pull Nachi up to the front. Right, Nachi. When's the last time you did a interview / interrogation?
You know, I don't know. I don't know the last time I did that, to be honest.
You're taking point on this one.
Oh, I have to take point A. Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
All right, let me go ahead and
Big
Sure.
vote of confidence.
show you.
So,
I'll show you Skip.
And relax.
so
Huey's
like, if I want to shoot at him but purposely miss, do I have to roll for that? I want to like shoot. I'll tell you where I want to shoot later.
This one is
I just want to know if I can do that. Do I have to roll for that, or
If you wanted to shoot, I'm sorry.
like purposely miss?
I would say you would still have to roll the same way you normally would, but I would say in this case, succeeding would be failing. So like if you like,
Roll a 20, you nail him.
or
Yeah,
no, if you roll a 20, you missed on purpose, right?
Oh,
Because that's what he's trying to do,
Okay.
right?
I
Because
see
that's
what you're saying.
yeah. So I would base
But
it
is
off of what
like
you're.
an attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
let's
would base
do
it.
that.
Yeah, it would still be based off the same skills.
And
It's just you would be
what
basing
am I
it on.
rolling against their AC?
Yeah, because I get yeah. Rather than overcomplicating it, look. Rather than overcomplicating it, that's just the way to make it easy, right?
yeah.
I mean that's what I assumed. I don't know. I've never gone this deep.
Some
Okay,
people
I'll
would,
do it.
yeah. Why do you think he's gonna try shooting Skip or something?
I'm curious. Who
Who?
are you
Me?
trying?
Yes, you.
Do I have to interrogate this guy or what?
Okay,
He said you put me on point.
you know what? Yeah. I mean, I guess whipping out your blunderbuss and firing off a shot will certainly get their attention.
No, I thought you told me we were interrogating.
It could
I
have been
think
a
it
little
was
bit
more
better.
of let's talk to the guy.
Okay, I mean I haven't even rolled yet, so we're just kind of talking about it right now.
Okay, cool. We we just need to ask them a few questions. We don't need to.
walk right up, shoot the gun. Where were you on the night of this and that?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what I
if
thought
I
Drew was actually
intimidate him-
doing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna-
that's what I thought he was gonna do. Was just roll up, fire a gun off, and be like, "Hey, where were you last night?"
I could just like, well,
That's
how sure are we that this guy needs to be interrogated? Like he actually.
Well, we need to
knows something,
find
like,
out what
he's
his deal is, because we got the other deals. We just don't really have his deal.
What do you mean his deal?
Good to know. It's Tanachi's plan for, well, I know how to make them not have bad dreams anymore ever again. Is
Well, I mean, you know.
Oh yeah, we know.
No, we know.
They know.
You can't. You can't. You can't. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll just walk up and ask him where he was last night, but very sternly, like he has to answer me.
So yeah, as you walk up to her,
Sorry.
no, you're good. As you walk up to her, she's kind of like looking to the ground, like she's not really paying attention to you approach, as she's looking kind of like lower to the ground, as if she's looking for something that's going to be on on the actual like sidewalk, and she's just like, "Here, kitty, 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 kitty." Oh, hi.
Where were you last night?
I was I was at home. Why?
Bullshit.
That's when the gun shoots.
Yeah, there we go. Nah, I mean, this would be a good time.
Okay, so are you just
I didn't
Fi-
even let her get the whole word in. It's like, bullshit.
okay? So you're gonna try to shoot her?
Yeah, shit,
No.
like, yeah, frighten
The
her.
purposely missed thing.
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead.
it's an intimidation tactic.
Jeez.
And you said it's an attack roll, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking kill it.
Presents?
Your present. The one else they give you? What'd you spill them for?
Hmm. Anyway, what?
What'd you get?
Did I not roll? I thought I did.
No.
Big ones? I think
There we go.
There it
What
is.
it?
You got 23. Yeah.
I think I successfully missed.
You did. Jesus! What are you doing?
I'm asking.
You're gonna
where you
scare
were
the.
last
You're
night.
gonna scare the fucking cat.
Fuck the cat. I need to know where you were last night.
Jesus.
At home. You psycho.
Such a liar.
Hang him off the roof next.
What is wrong with you? Who the
Do we need
fuck
to
are
hang him off a
you?
roof? Do I need to hang you off a roof?
You got it.
This is going so well.
Daddy.
Oh god. Okay. Oh my god.
Are you okay? Why did you just let me fall?
I was coming with you. I may with you.
Uh,
You did tackle me. What do you mean?
I think upon seeing what is going on, Boone is gonna turn to Huey and Laxdor, and Aaron is go just be like, "Someone else get in there, please, for the love of God."
Hey, you wanted me to get point, brother.
Yeah, get point didn't mean try to assassinate. Let's see. What's your AC?
Holy.
I think this is much better.
Oh.
What's your AC, Drew?
Let's see.
Oh my god.
1 second. I was AFK.
I think a 19. I think a 19 beats it. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's a 14.
So because you've threatened this woman, she instinctively tries to like push you away, and in her hand, she like does a little twirl of a dagger, and it cuts you for 6.
Okay. Lady. lady.
Whoa! Oh! I'm sorry. I don't even know what. How did I do that?
Oh my god. I gotta get away from this lady.
Oh.
Someone else take me.
No. I'm sorry. And she like drops the dagger, and she's like, oh. And she kind of like zones out. She kind of like zones out for a second, and then
Okay.
and then after like a couple seconds of her zoning out, she kind of like it's almost like she resets, and she starts to look for the cat again. Here, kitty, kitty,
Oh
kitty,
God, I'm not doing this.
kitty.
I think we are better off
Okay.
for a woman.
All right.
This is why I'm afraid of women.
You know, before I was kind of like, Tanachi doesn't talk to people too much. Now I understand why.
Fuck the cat.
Shit like that.
He just his assumption is always 100% on go.
I like it. We need that.
That was good, Drew.
It's
I know.
great.
I know. It was great.
You even managed to break her. That was the first time we saw that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
the first
remember.
time you've kind of seen the Dreamers kind of
Breaking women is
like.
special too.
That's the first time you've kind of seen the Dreamers kind of reset, right?
Yep.
The Dreamers are tripping right now.
To be fair, you kind of started that one.
I mean, Seth told me to. Or
He didn't tell you
Boone.
to. He didn't. Boone did not tell you to threaten them.
Yeah, he did.
No.
What did he say? He said intimidate.
Said interview/interrogate.
Oh, interrogate. I did interrogate.
Yeah, you got the fucking last half of it down, Pat.
Not
Like,
the interview
any-
part.
Oh man. Okay.
Never try to get the news. If you're Tanachi, Tanachi's gonna just be like, "What did you see? What happened?" Points gun at them.
What
Like-
were the lottery numbers this week?
All right, and that Boone's like, "All right, and now we're going to Tanachi for weather." Well, the weather won't tell me what's gonna happen, and he's aiming the gun at the sky. I'm trying to get the clouds to tell me.
Damn it.
Oh man.
That was funny.
I shot at them once.
Waiting for a reply.
This is Andrew, congratulations. You found a new level of can I sidestep the ground?
I did ask that. That is legitimate. I mean, and it's not even questionable. Like, not questionable. It's not even like a bad question.
Okay.
It is a solution.
So yeah.
It might be everyone's solution.
So all of y'all saw that go down.
Yeah.
What's the plan from here? Besides shitting on Tanachi for a little bit.
You just want to go get a fucking drink at this point.
I do.
Let's go get a drink. We'll come back. We'll talk to her later. That was
Black
great.
Stars was reaching in his coat, but then he stopped after we talked about going to get drinks.
Oh, he was like, oh, drinks, yes. Aaron is just like, that's not how you interrogate.
No, it's not. You're right.
You've
There's
got
something wrong with this.
you got no information out of them.
Obviously, I did not. She reset. She doesn't even know what just happened.
That itself is worth a bit of information.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, that dream whatever guy did say that they were starting to glitch out.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
glitchy for sure.
Slashed at you pretty good there, man. You right?
It's fine.
Yeah, you got a little scratch, like you got a scratch on your cheek.
I'm gonna lay hands on him.
He's just touching on everybody today.
Oh my
I
god.
gotta mark this down. Now, last one was what, 12 that I healed, and this one's 6.
You healed 4 last for Boone.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I'm missing 10. Sweet.
All right. Well,
Yeah, we're gonna go
into
the
the
tavern.
into the tavern. All right.
Yeah.
As soon as you get in there, you start to hear someone playing some music, and you so like you hear a bard singing a ballad.
Oh, and I look at the bard to make sure it's not Vieri or Penrose.
This is a halfling.
Okay, the dirty look immediately stops.
I say, what a fine tune.
And thus the bear went down. As he finishes the
Yes,
song.
bravo, bravo. Like, start giving the jazz snaps. Slam poetry. That's the thing I was thinking of.
Oh, are you gonna do like the snapping?
Yeah.
And as you like cheer on the halfling's song, he kind of gives a little flourishing bow to you.
Oh, courteous.
Um, and yeah, so this
Oh,
is
damn,
the
motherfucker.
Hell and Tail bar.
Very nice place here. Seems like the folk are nice.
Welcome. I'm Pieter.
Theater? No, I'm just kidding.
The bard.
Nice tone.
Yeah, thank you. Not my bar, not my inn, by the way. And he points to the actual bar keep over there. They're the owner. They don't speak much.
Good enough for my liking.
Um, but yes. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting today?
Too many to count. Did we all come?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Jesus. Can somebody run through it real quick? Like, we got
Well, I introduced
Octavian.
myself, but I ended up being muted, so that was disappointing.
Uh,
But I can run that back.
Yeah.
Nice to meet your acquaintance. My name is Laxnor. I'm your newest fan.
Yes. Many enjoy the song of the Great Bear. It's one of my favorites to tell about the time that I tamed a bear and taught it to do ballet.
Oh, that's very lovely. I more so meant that when I'm asleep, the music's never this peaceful. Thank you.
Well, I also have a little bit more of a more exciting one, if you'd like, about
Excitement. Oh,
yeah. And he
really? Can you believe it?
and he starts to do a little like a strum on his lute, and it's like it's a more of a like a louder like higher pitch strumming, and he hits 2 notes as he goes shark attack.
Yes.
Come again?
Shark attack.
Is he trying to attack us?
Oh no, it's my song about when I took on a shark.
I was like, what guy can? What kind of person can just spawn sharks?
No, no,
Get rid
no,
of that.
no. It's one of my songs about that.
It was he took on a shark.
Yeah, I fought a shark.
So I'm hearing.
Yeah, I have a
Oh, it's very riveting.
yeah. Most of my songs are about my life. I've had a very interesting one so far.
Seems like it. You've been attacked by sharks?
Yes, I was trying to do a cool stunt for my friends. They had dared me to um ride a boat over one, and it attacked me.
Well, we'll do that now.
100%.
Yes, I also have one about the time I fell in love with a dryad. That one was an interesting time.
Gotta be
Mm.
careful. End up a bulljack.
Don't know
A
what that is.
of what now?
Bulljack. Woodcutters, where we're from, they fall in love with dryads and go crazy. Do anything for them.
Oh,
So known as one of the many things that has attacked our group while we were traveling from place to place.
uh, hmm. So you have had your own exciting adventures in life.
Oh,
On the road.
plenty.
You could say that.
Well, you'll have to share some with me, and I could create a ballad for you about it.
I got one that's called The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Eh?
I'm kidding. That was a joke. Talladega Nights.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Yeah, sit at the bar. We'll tell you some.
yeah.
I'm
So
just gonna go ahead.
he joined you at the bar, and in fact, pays for your drinks.
Hey, what a nice
Oh.
gentleman. I think he's getting the wrong impression. No, I'm just kidding.
um,
We're not
from
that type of adventurous.
as y'all are kind of like talking with him though and getting to know him, y'all learn that y'all learn he's pretty young. Um, he's only really 22, and so it's kind of wild that he's done so much in his life. But also, y'all are reminded that y'all are also reminded that he died pretty young because everybody here is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he like as y'all kind of shared your stories, he shares his. Um, and like you can tell that he's the kind who he's a natural storyteller, so he's stretching the truth here and there. But nothing worth calling out, right? Like these are like
Yeah.
these are just the like anytime you would share stories at a bar, right? You would this is very much I'm trying to top your story by adding this little extra thing to my story.
Oh.
You know, but like he's not like completely making a story up. He's just embellishing, right?
Yeah.
Um there was one time I snuck out this young noble lord from his palace, and we just went about the town and had drinks and danced and just got
Yeah, I
away.
think this guy's getting the wrong impression for show. It was a guy?
Well, yes, but I have no preference.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Oh, you thought
Yeah.
I was. No, 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 no.
Hey, you just bought my drinks, though. I just sorry for getting the wrong idea.
No,
You seemed very, very friendly.
yeah, yeah, I just figured fellow adventurers, fun stories, pay for the stories via drink.
Hey, you know what works for me?
So, you want to know about my last out on the town adventure? Well, it all started.
Oh.
You gotta
Hey,
let him.
man, that's what I
I,
told her when I left.
oh, okay. We just kind of jumped to the end of it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I was kind of curious. I was kind of curious if he was gonna tell
If you
something he
actually had
shouldn't.
something prepared or
I was
what.
I was kind of curious if he was gonna share something he shouldn't, and that's why Boone was like,
And I tell you, a
Figured so
little
much.
magic does the trick every time.
"Oh yes, I know a little bit about that," and he like does a little bit of magic flourish with it, and so like you can see like he does like a mage hand thing, and it immediately
Oh.
disappears, and he's like, "Yes, magic can be very useful. I know what you mean."
A fellow magic user. I knew I'd fit in good here. How I do love to sleep.
Well, it's a bard. We knew this already.
I love to drink as well. Bartender,
Oh, yes.
another.
And one for me as well.
I'm curious
Mm-hmm.
about Mr.
Pieter.
Don't remember what Peter.
Or are you talking about or did you mean
Guess this.
so
Guess this
Pieter's
question can be.
so Pieter's who you're talking to now. That's the spelling. Um or did you mean or were you trying to get Octavian stuff?
I was about to ask, like, out of curiosity, Piotr, what is your take on the mayor? You've met him, of course.
I've seen him a couple times here in the inn. Um Seems a lovely enough fellow. If not a bit distant, but he's probably a busy man. Um, I really just like I mean I try not to pay attention too much. Um, I'm really just here to keep everybody entertained. And as he says that, like the everybody in the end kind of cheers and like starts to drink up as like he pays for rounds for the entire bar.
Hmm.
It's
And
almost it's almost in case you're because you're probably catching it's almost as if you're in his dream at this moment.
Hmm. Yeah. This is odd. I'm confused.
see. Okay.
Yeah, because like what kind of busking bard has this much money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough to keep drinking, giving everybody drinks in the bar.
Normally he's the one kind of working for it, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too. He's working the bar. But yeah,
Like,
Oh, go ahead.
Boone is like. Boone is not impolite enough to call nonsense on this dream. For this guy he knows is probably definitely dead.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So this guy's
So,
dead and just living out his dream, eh?
mhm.
That does sound pretty nice. No, I'm just kidding.
So, your thoughts on, is there any members of the town you would suggest us watch out for?
Not really. Everybody seems friendly enough. I've gone out and busked the streets every now and then. Um, and sure enough, it's lovely enough to run into other people. I tend to see Bronson and Adara at their little daily competition. When it comes to selling their wares. They're the two local forgers. Um, and so Bronson makes shields and armor, and Adara's specialty is weapons and armor. Um, and they tend to try to outsell each other during the day, see who can turn up the most business.
Interesting.
And but yeah, everybody else seems fair. I don't really go into the enchanter shop that often. Um, there is one out of towner who I don't know much about them, but Silva, a dwarf, they they're a out of town merchant.
Interesting.
Supposedly from Lesek.
I
Okay.
don't know where that is, but okay.
It's I believe it's like I want to say it's north of Ostoya, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
It's been a minute since I've looked for where Lesek is on the map, but
Yeah.
It's okay. We don't have to go into specifics.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Everybody else kind of keeps their own business. Tristram's usually busy at the farm, and
Reminds me, Skip, she was looking for her cat. Would you happen to know where to find it?
I don't believe it was. I don't think she's looking for her cat. I think, because she doesn't have a cat that I know of.
It's odd.
Um, now the mayor well, the mayor mentioned having a cat.
Alrighty.
Eh? There's a cat. That, my notebook.
Now there's a if you're looking for stray cats, uh, I would go up the alley a bit, and you can usually find a bunch of them. So maybe you can find this cat around there.
Okay, well, that's appreciated.
Alright. Gentlemen, is every all right, boys? You all satisfied with your drinks?
Maybe one more to go. Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, I'm good on my drink.
All right.
So, as like we're all finishing up our drinks. All right, boys. Do we want to hit? Do we want to take after? Anatol, Skip, Tristram.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, we did promise we'd go help out on the farm.
So Tristram then.
I'll say y'all do still have some time. Well, or did y'all want to? Well, no, it's dark enough. Yeah, it's dark enough by the time you get out. Um, in fact, it's actually strangely dark. Like, because when y'all went in, it was still afternoonish, right? And it only feels like you were there for like maybe 30 minutes, but it's been apparently hours.
Hmm.
Time does seem to get away from you when you drink.
Maybe dream time is just wonky.
I could see that. I wish I could sleep all day. It feels like a mere 5 minutes in comparison to the time I'm asleep.
Alright, let's go help Tristram with his pest problem.
Alrighty.
All right. So
Now,
yeah, go ahead.
go ahead. Now, I was just gonna say, now, Boone, does being a farmer, does that increase our pay?
Oh,
No. Oh, gosh, the things I do for free.
I'd like to remind Boon's pay policy is like, alright, here's what we do, there's me, there's basically get 20% of the total profits from every job we complete.
So, where's our extra percent?
In hell.
If we weren't already there, I would say that was very rude, but I'm sure that means I'll find it around here somewhere.
But I hope so. Alright.
All right, y'all eventually make it to the farm, where it's at this point it is now dark, like it is nighttime. Um, and so as y'all approach, Tristram is waiting, and they look up and they're like, "Oh, you made it, good."
It's like we told you.
Well, I guess we should just keep an eye out, and we'll see if we can catch it.
Oh, sounds like a lovely idea.
Kill it if we need to, but catch it or, you know, deal with it as we must. And
Oh.
I'd say it's about an hour before you start to hear some scratching.
Okay. And we try to pinpoint where the scratching is.
Yeah, give me either a survival or animal handling check.
Okay.
Alright.
It won't be me. I'm not even gonna try.
Well, they're the same for me in
Yep.
either direction.
So, let's see.
Not good. But it's an option.
Oh,
A 19 from Laxnor.
Man.
Although is it surprising that Laxnor is doing good at an animal handling check? That's
no, I carry several animals with me at all times.
and are trying to recruit the fate cat.
Yes. That was the other animal.
And Boone got a 10. I'd say, yeah, Laxnor, you kind of can tell where this thing's kind of coming from, and so you can like follow the sound.
Okay.
And it's coming from outside. It's like in the actual farm, and you see a bit of the first thing like you see is this starry night sky almost looking thing. The shades of purple and blue, but it looks like a tail, but it's almost like it's it's very yeah, it looks like a sky, but it's also a tail. And I'll kind of show you the rest of the creature, and you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Boone,
Like, yeah, what's up?
there's, I believe, a big cat out here. Should we let it in?
Yeah. So when you describe it that way, that's very close to what it looks like it's almost like a raccoon.
Yeah, it's like a nebula-looking raccoon.
Yeah, it's a nebular raccoon.
That's funny. Well, yes, it's a cat out here. I believe it's cold. Should we let it in?
Suppose we
Oh,
could.
okay.
And Noah goes and looks on second thought.
As you've already approved this, and Laxnor opens the door to go get the creature. Give me another animal handling check as you try to pick this thing up, Laxnor.
Oh boy.
It's like, yeah, and so like describe what you're doing as it's like. So go ahead and describe what you're doing as it's like digging around, rooting in the like vegetable garden.
So, Blackstar goes out there, and he's like, "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty." Then he goes to bend over to grab at the fluffy cosmic tail that he can see.
You did the big mistake, huh? You're pulling on the tail.
I was reaching for it from behind, yeah.
Yeah. All you hear is
around the waist or something, maybe pet its back. Something along those lines.
yeah. So as you like reach for the tail first, you hear and it like hisses at you and turns around.
Ah. Boone!
Yeah, what's up?
It's not a cat.
It's an orangutan. No, I'm just kidding.
Um.
Alright, look. I think Boone will walk over and he's like, alright, listen, little man. Looking to the creature. Now, look, I get it. I know you're really hungry, but you are gonna leave, okay? Not what we do here.
Give me another animal handling check. But if Laxnor would like, since he is supporting you, he can roll as well to help you, or you can roll it as with advantage if Laxnor does not wish to roll with you.
How confident are you, Steve?
Oh, well, I was confident. Now you heard him. Go on now. Get.
Alright. Me.
Go on now, get.
That'll be a
Never
13.
thought I'd hear Laxnor say that. With advantage, I guess.
Okay, I'll try again. 15.
Well, better.
It
Is
kinda-
an improvement.
So it actually, like, it's still kind of giving dirty eyes at Laxnor, but it kind of softens towards Boone, and it actually kind of like starts to rub up on Boone's leg, like a cat.
Yeah. Okay.
See?
Alright.
Told you, it's basically a cat.
We'll go.
And at this point, Tristram walks out, and they see that what's going on, and they go, "Oh, you managed to calm the thing."
What should we do with it now?
I mean, I guess it's yours if you want it. It seems to take a liking to you.
Ember's like, no, I don't want it.
Boom. Oh, fuck. Alright, fine.
Boone's like, now I have to be responsible for another life.
God damn it.
Alright, if you accept this thing, it's basically a familiar. So you have a familiar
Okay,
now.
Oh,
I'll
I
take it.
missed the opportunity.
And it's a lesser dream parasite is what it is.
It's the parasite part that really concerns me.
So it's not gonna try to. Obviously, it's not gonna try to feed off of you, right? Because it's.
Yeah.
But it normally. Well, I guess you wouldn't know yet, so I guess you can find out as the game goes on what they do. But
yeah. All right. Well, hopefully you'll be able to get a good night's rest now, Tristram.
yeah, I think I will actually. Speaking of, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest.
Alrighty.
And they go back into their house and immediately just, even in their armor, they just immediately conk out.
Okay.
Well,
Now, this is a question from me above game. We're supposed to make sure that they're sleeping, right?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Okay. Tristram is sleeping.
That means now you can use the you can now enter their dreams if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
Wonderful. Laxnor just lays down on nearby on the
We needed to
armoire.
make sure that they're like not
Yes, sir.
spazzing out, for lack of a better term.
What do you mean?
It's a better. They're not glitching out, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. So you have to go into their. Remember, the whole thing is you have to go into their dreams to resolve that.
Make sure that they're not. Okay. All right, boys. Who's going in there?
Also, here you go, Seth. This is the I'm putting it in the Grim Hollow campaign channel. This is the sheet for the Lesser Dream Parasite. Just so you know what it can do. It's a little stat block. But yeah, so in case you forgot, because I know it wasn't perfectly in your notes last time, because we talked about it afterwards, you have to all be touching each other, and then you put on the sleep mask that Octavian gave you, and then you touch the person whose dream you want to enter while you're all like holding hands or whatever, so that way you all can go into the dream.
Alrighty.
So, I guess it's gonna be Boone, I guess Laxnor,
Yes.
Nachi, and Humi. Unless anyone's like, so they should stay outside to guard the rest of the group.
I think it would be fine if everybody goes. You should be fine.
Yeah,
And
after all, you have a new friend to watch after you.
In we go.
Alright. Let me go ahead and switch up the tunes.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh dear.
that's fine. Alright. You're not allowed to see this yet, but as you y'all hold hands, y'all put on the sleep apnea mask or whatever, right? And find yourselves in Tristram's dream.
Alrighty.
You find yourself starting off in this kind of how do I want to describe it? It's almost this dark grove. In fact, the way I would describe this one is it's a small clearing where hidden among it is this oak and underbrush, bathed in the gentle light of fireflies. The sounds, yeah, and you've got the sounds of crickets and the feet of small wildlife running along oak branches that fills the area, breathing fresh life into this forest. In the center of the clearing, stuck inside of the stump of a long dead oak tree, is an ornate Charnaltian longsword. And you hear some howling in the distance.
Thanks. I would imagine we are probably going to need said longsword.
Over there and just respectfully yank that motherfucker out.
Yeah, so once you as you approach it, and you start to try to pull the sword out, you see an inscription on it written in common. The way of the knight is to follow the path of the sword. And you can't quite pull the sword out, but give me a investigation or perception.
Oh shit. Things I know how to do. Go. I'll go with perception.
Let's see. You said investigation?
Mm-hmm. Or perception.
21.
Ooh, that was not my finest work.
Yeah. So we got a 21 and a 12. So 21 with Boone. You notice as you kind of like start to kind of look around the sword, right? You're trying to figure out why can't I pull this thing out. You're kind of like examining it, and you're kind of you almost like walk around the stump, right? You realize that no matter where you're facing, and no matter which way the fireflies are floating around it, the light consistently points and creates a shadow to where the sword casts a shadow pointing due north.
Okay.
What was the description on it? Say again.
The way of the knight is to follow the path of the sword.
Gods above, that is. I suppose I should say seraphs above at this point. That's funny.
Do you say that out loud?
Yep.
Oh, okay. What, our buddy, sorry, my brain just,
Zaphiel?
Zaphiel is just like, what's so funny?
We don't need the sword. That's what we don't need. We just need to go north.
Oh,
There's a little inscription on it. I forgot. The dream. Dreams are weird.
yeah, Zaphiel kind of looks at the inscription and kind of picks up what you're putting down, kind of looks at the shadows as well. It's like, that is a funny little, that's a funny. Alright, so y'all,
Yeah.
so you do lead the party north.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unless they feel like going a different direction.
Is anybody fighting him on that?
I'm good with that.
Alright, as y'all move forward, you exit the clearing, and you find yourself in a different clearing where trumpets are blaring and Charnaltian banners hang from the branches of the oak trees. Spirits and specters of lives past fill the clearing, eager to get a sight of the day's proceedings. In the center of the scene, past the bustle of the spectral crowd, are three ghostly figures in gleaming armor. The one in the middle, a young, hopeful squire, kneels expectantly. You can smell the stench of rotting flesh close by.
Alrighty.
And y'all do immediately recognize the figure kneeling as Tristram.
Alrighty. Well, it's certainly different than any dream I recall having, but to each their own. Moon, how do we proceed?
And you don't see anybody else presenting, so they are the squire's just kneeling expectantly in the middle with no presenter.
Oh, like.
Like they're kneeling
No
to.
one like
Yeah, like they're not kneeling to somebody. They're kind of just waiting, as if there's somebody missing from the picture.
okay, I'll look around. Is there no one there?
Just the crowd watching.
Do you suppose one of us is necessary to go up there?
Can if you'd like.
Okay.
Not
Well,
sure how.
Laxnor is,
Actually,
well, go
ask
ahead.
ask Yumi how it works, but I. He seems distracted by the smell at the moment.
It's a shame. Happens to the best of us. Well, in his place, I will gladly go up and try to talk to these people and knight our friend. This is Laxnor's loose interpretation of what's happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, Laxnor will walk up to in front of Tristram.
All right. And how does Laxnor proceed to do this?
Very bold and what he would believe to be elegant.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to put on the show.
Oh yeah. So you present this show, and the crowd reacts. Ooh. Right.
Yes.
Almost as if you're a noble lord, right? And now of course everybody's waiting to see you knight Tristram.
As I beckon to Boone to bring me the sword, a sword.
Uh, give him one of my old short swords.
Alrighty. I take and I would knight Tristan, but he would probably do it in the wrong order, so I don't know if you're supposed to go left to right or what, but it's going to be the opposite, and it's going to go right to left.
All right.
It seems very Laxnor appropriate. He may have seen and or heard or watched a play's rendition of a knighting, and he has the loosest idea on how this is supposed to go. So, as he taps the left shoulder, I knight thee, Tristan, the farmer. And then he taps the right shoulder, and then raises a hand to the crowd for them to applaud.
Yeah, and so as you lift the sword back up to allow Tristram to stand, right?
Yes.
The crowd kind of gives a polite applause, right? And Tristram stands with a smile, and then they turn to the north and start to walk through. As
Left, I guess.
yeah, and the spirit and oak, both the spirit and oak kind of part for Tristram as they disappear down this path.
Okay.
Alright. So, your guess for how that's supposed to go is as good as mine, but I guess it worked.
Yeah.
Well,
here's your sword, Boone.
Thank you.
Here, I'll put y'all here for now.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm just
I've been
moving.
jump scared by a wild Laxnor.
It does tend to happen.
So yeah, as y'all continue north, you in this clearing, you find two long tables intersect, hosting a merry group of creatures. While some of them look human, others are decidedly not human, sporting fangs, wings, cloven feet, and bark for skin. The partiers talk and laugh and drink and eat. And in one section of the clearing, a bard enthralls a small group of pixies with her lively playing. You see some rustling in the underbrush just beyond this clearing, and as y'all kind of make your way to this party, before y'all can do anything, let's see, 6 of these twisted werewolf-looking creatures attack.
Ah, gods be damned.
And I'm gonna need initiatives.
Fair
Alrighty.
though, that looks fucking sick. That is a goddamn enemy in a video game right there.
Yeah.
Bro.
Is that 9, is that Laxnor's?
Yeah, that was.
It's also Drewski's.
Yeah, that was what I could muster, and seems to be what he could muster.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's a damn ugly motherfucker. Oh, 14, okay.
Now
Nice.
modifier. You got a modifier on that?
Oh yeah, what's yeah. I can look it up. I've got his sheet. It's a 4? Okay. So then it's 18. Okay. Nice. Alright, so Boone's going first then. This is gonna be all theater. This is gonna be theater of the mind for this fight, so.
Okay.
Alright.
I was wondering, I was like, I do not have a map.
No, I didn't put a map up. This is, yeah, this
You're
one's, yeah, this one's theater of the mind. Just imagine you're close enough. I'm not gonna make y'all.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot it anyway. I was always close enough.
Yeah, you're close enough for your shooting. Yeah, like you're. We'll just assume everybody's in the correct range that they need to be, unless you state otherwise.
Oh, you know what? Now I want to be out of my range.
I guess seeing Boone will grab his silver saber and be like, finally, I get to fucking use this thing on the right thing.
Yeah.
And swing as hard as he can at the one nearest to him.
Alright.
24 for the first strike.
That will hit.
Alrighty. Off to a good start.
$10 damage. Alright.
Right?
It's still up. It is, but it is like, you hit it so hard that it is heavily, like, I wouldn't say bleeding. It's almost like this sappy ooze, this black ooze that's coming out, and it's already kind of like breathing heavily, like it's dying as you get your first strike in.
Right? I'll follow it up with a second. And I will
You will
use
miss.
my inspiration.
Okay.
It's what I will do.
Okay. There you go. Use that inspiration.
11.
You still
That's a
miss.
bit better.
You still miss.
Oh, I got my little shadow stab, being a Gloomstalker.
Yep. So you get one more little love tap on it,
Another 24.
and that will hit.
Okay.
I don't need you to roll damage. You kill it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
How do you want to finish that one off?
I think it's just a very quick, like, stabs it on, like, I guess for lack of a better explanation, after the first solid strike, just an overhead into, like, skull, tries to, like, swipe at from the side, misses, and just Finally, I guess, a little shadow arm goes and stabs it in the chest.
Alrighty. That's one way of doing it.
And also, quick question, Caleb: are these considered undead or aberrations?
No. These are considered beast.
Okay. Yes, Boone will, since he has movement, kind of like move away, I guess. Oh well, whatever. It's theory of
Yeah.
the mind.
Yeah, it's Theater of the Mind. Yeah.
Actually, Hunter's Mark as a bonus action on the next one.
Okay. And that brings us to Humi. So, Chris, you're up.
Look.
Click, click, click.
Time to kill some wolf-like creatures. Some wolf trees. Wolf tree rat looking. Like the tail is very rat-like.
Guess I'm gonna try to hit it then. Let's see.
I think it's because it like loses its fur on the tail that makes me think it's very rat-like.
I assumed that it was like a normal sized tail and that the plant growth had like splintered out of it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like yeah. What an interesting monster design, though. I agree, it's such a good monster
Yeah.
design. Ooh, okay. You hit.
They both hit.
Alright, you hit twice, so go ahead and give me the damage for both those attacks. Damn.
1921.
Okay, so you killed two. Go ahead and describe this moment.
I'm going to lift my like sword up like He-Man, and I'm gonna go. "Rah!" And I'm gonna slice one way and then slice the other way. Hit them both.
So kind of like you're stabbing into them, or are you slashing across?
Slash one way, slash the other way.
Okay. So like I'll say like the head comes off of the second one as you like slash across the second one. So like the first one you do a gash across its chest, killing it in this like huge sap blood like ooze splashing from it, right? Very Tarantino anime style, right? Where the blood is just oozing out. And then the second one you slice its head off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like losers. It's like an anime.
And
Like, yeah.
yeah. Finally one of them get a turn, unless you still got more.
Nah, is it?
Okay. Well then it is one of their turns finally. And they the one that Boone you've Hunter's marked is gonna try to slash at is gonna try to bite you.
Oh shit.
Let's see. Which of my dice should I use? I guess we'll use this one. It's gonna miss, because I only rolled a 5. And that's only a 9 total. So the first one misses, and then the next of these creatures is gonna go for Humi.
Uh-oh. Bring it on, Pansy.
I imagine a 14 does not make it past your AC.
No.
And then the last of these that are left, because there's only 3 left, so the last one is going to go for Tanachi. And that one will hit with a dirty 20. And it will do 5. Let's see. So it's going to initially do 5 damage to you, Tanachi. But it's also going to do an extra 2 necrotic damage. So it's 7 damage total. So, Drew, Tanachi's been bit.
I don't know how long I'm muted. Oh no.
It is your turn, by the way, when you get back, Drew. If you get unmuted.
He's not muted. He's just been quiet.
Is the headset muted? Instead of Discord?
Hold on. Wait. Let me go check.
Yeah, go check on him.
Yeah, see what's up.
Well, good job, boys, for taking out those first 2.
3.
Yeah.
First 3.
Oh, wait, we got 3 already?
Yeah, because
Boone.
Boone-
He's a fucking.
yeah,
combat.
Humi's a monster. He killed 2 of them.
Oh. Oh, damn. Okay,
Well,
so we're
Boone
down
isn't-
to 2.
So y'all are.
Doing that thing.
Yeah, I mean, y'all are a monster hunting squad. These are monsters.
I guess if this is what we are good at, it is good that we are good at that.
Yeah.
It's like, this is our business, so we should be good at this.
Pretty much.
It would be bad if you were bad at your business.
It would be kind of on key for us, though. Not gonna lie.
While we're waiting, speaking of monster hunting, Witcher 4 trailer, everybody?
No, yeah, it looked pretty lit.
Which I guess confirms which ending.
What is it? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's your turn. Also, you got bit for 7 damage.
All right. Let me do the math.
Yeah, you've been bit for 7.
Okay.
And then it is your turn now.
All right. Let me roll my dice. Where did the advanced roll go? Way over there. Okay. Nice. Damn. I'm pretty sure I just missed.
Yeah, that's feeling like a mess.
You actually hit?
Oh,
No,
really?
you're lying.
Nope.
Okay.
Here, let me roll damage. It's
Okay.
Alright.
Gonna shoot again, and
That
well,
that one will miss.
Well then.
bargaining. Yeah.
Alright. I assume that's all Tanachi can do.
Yeah. You gonna chill out for now.
Alright. It is bleeding heavily after that. That brings us to Laxnor.
Alrighty. Laxnor needs to decide what to do here. And method that. Alright, we got one injured. I think that would call for just a scorching ray. And we'll roll that first one now. See how we do on that one. The one guy Drew's fighting. Wow.
All right, that will definitely hit.
That was impressive. And what is the other roll we need? It is a 2d6 fire damage, okay? 2d6. Alright, 5 fire damage on that guy Drew hit.
All right, it is dead.
Oh, fantastic. Then I will now hit the other 13 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright. And we will roll that fire damage. 8 fire damage.
All right.
Was it 3? Yes, it was 3, so I can roll it again.
Yep.
15 to hit.
There you go.
And 8 more fire damage.
And this one is also dead.
Sweet.
So you have also killed 2.
Nice. Oh, Axnar is becoming a pretty decent spellcaster, if I may say so. But, yeah. Well, alright. I'm just gonna light them bad boys on fire and hear their screams of agony as they die. And burn to death.
Alright, it is now Zaphael's turn. And he's just like, damn, y'all are getting real effective.
Well, we try.
Alright, and he's gonna go ahead and swing. And he will hit. For... And kill it immediately.
Wow. Too shabby yourself there, Mr. Mystery Man.
Alright, and so that's it of those.
Nice.
So, y'all notice that as the creatures had attacked, that everybody kind of scattered, right? But
Yeah.
but once y'all kill that last creature, all 6 of them kind of dissipate into the, like, they kind of just clear out, right? Kind of poof. And then
Yeah.
the party kind of continues as if nothing happened.
Alrighty.
And I think we will actually call it there.
Alrighty.
And we'll leave y'all here at this mystery party for next time. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and if you really like our content, check the Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can watch our content before it's released publicly on YouTube. Also, be sure to check out our Discord, also linked down below, so you can become a part of our community. And, speaking of, I guess, D&D stuff, Seth?
Well, while I'm not doing anything now, that may not be the case by the time this airs. So you can catch some friends of ours every Sunday from 5 to 7 Central Standard Time on YouTube over at the Steam_Dungeon at Trials of Nebu.
Indeed. Anybody else have anything they want to promote?
Good for now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright then. Then we will see you all next time, where they're gonna have to continue getting through Tristram's dream, which is a very interesting dream. We've gone from a clearing to a knighting to a feast. Where will they end up next? You'll have to watch next time to find out in Grim Hollow Boom Boys. Good night.